My name is Hannah Hiroko Hurtado. I'm in 4th grade. I like to play kickball, and I like to do ballet. I like to go hunting for worms and fishing. My family's names are Nicholas, Justin, Mom, Dad, and my sister Jessica. My family and I don't have a family experience with the temple yet. My dad didn't really want to get baptized because he thought he was already baptized because he got baptized in the Catholic Church. But he didn't really want to get baptized either because he didn't want to give up his love of coffee.
My daughter kept praying that I would be baptized someday, and that we could all be sealed together as a family in the temple.
And during every time she'd pray that he would get baptized. Then he started to think about it, and then missionaries started coming over, talking to him about it.
Then it came time for Hannah to be baptized, and that moved him. He was really touched to see her go forward and do what she believed in.
I think it was me and my family that he wanted to get baptized, and so he did.
I remember we'd gotten into the baptismal font. Kids were gathering up around the front of the font and looking through the glass, and my youngest daughter and youngest son were right in the middle. And I said, it's because of Hannah sitting right there in the middle.
All the kids have been excited since his baptism. They know that it's a reality that our family will go to the temple.
I would like to get sealed in the temple as a family. We're working really hard towards that goal.
With the 2 younger kids who aren't old enough to go to the temple prior to our family sealing, we'd like to get them involved in the family history.
This is what I think family tree is. So this is me.
What if instead of writing bubbles, we get pictures?
Yay!
Would you like to do pictures?
Yeah.
Okay. So just find the pictures you want, and then when you're ready,
Ooh,
then we'll do them, okay?
is that me? I'm interested in history, and I like to learn my past and where my family came from. My family's countries are from the United States, Mexico, Japan, and Scotland. I'm related to kings and queens and stuff like that. I said, if we're related to royalty, why aren't we living in the castle? Why aren't we rich? What happened? Actually, I'm a princess in 2 ways, because I'm a princess of God and because I'm related to royalty.
Every time we find a new person, we'll all stumble on it together.
Just talking to them about the importance of their grandparents and the relationships that they have with them, I think emphasized how important their family is and how they were excited about their family tree, and at their age, I think that's a pretty good start.
We're going to get sealed somewhere in the early April. Our temple day is gonna be spiritual and holy, and hopefully everybody will behave.
Hannah's been praying for a long time for our family to be sealed, and as she prayed, it blossomed, and her brothers both started praying for the same thing.
Prayer is very powerful. Know that if you pray with all your heart and you pray lots of times, it will come true.
Heavenly Father wants all of his children back, including me.
Hurtado family, we are delighted to have you with us this evening. Such a pleasure We're interested in knowing what has happened to your family since you were sealed. Hannah, will you start?
Of course. So since we've been sealed, I graduated high school and I'm working on a political science major, hoping to go into grad school and, become an international lawyer. On the church side, I was called to be a young women's president, and now I am in the Pittsfield Ward working as a Sunbeam teacher. So that's super precious.
Wonderful.
The kids are great and wonderful.
How has your sealing
It was
made a difference in your life?
the sealing has made. I'm trying to find the right words for this. The sealing has made such an impact in my life. I've seen it in my family as we've grown closer to each other. I've seen it in our home and then the spirit and just the way that we interact with one another and how close we are.
Brother and Sister Hurtado, did you notice a difference like that after your family was sealed?
Yes. More of a peace in the family, in the home. There's still those little things that blow up, and, all families have that. But for the most part, I think that the unity and the peace and the harmony in the home is much better.
I think it gave us a little bit more of a religious structure, because it was at that point that we started reading scriptures together as a family on a more regular basis. And we've done it for so many years now that the kids will actually instigate it. It doesn't fall solely on me anymore. Justin's kind of pulling it up now, saying, okay, it's time for scriptures.
Justin, do you remember the sealing?
It was very pretty. The room was white, and I don't remember so much of the visual and more of the calmness that was there.
So it was a feeling that you had.
I was very energetic that age, and I don't know, it was calming to be there.
Wow. And Nick, tell us what's happened in your life since your sealing, and introduce us to the beautiful lady next to you.
A lot's definitely happened. I graduated high school. I went on a mission to Sacramento, California, where I met my best friend and wife now. And started going to college and almost finished. I'll finish up this spring, so yeah.
What difference did your family sealing make in your plans for the future?
I think a lot, because when I think of the sealing, I think of, time, which is the one thing that everyone wants more of. Mm-hmm. And as a family, you only have so much time on this earth. But after sealing, you then know your family is for eternity. And so you now have that time.